Unconditional caring. You know, we've all heard the term unconditional love, loving somebody unconditionally in virtually all situations, whether they're behaving well, whether they're behaving poorly, through the ups and downs. It's a very comforting type of concept. In coaching, I look at it as unconditional caring. And that means our athletes many times are difficult, or they're having tough times at home, or they're acting out on the courts or on the fields, wherever you might be as a coach. They may not be interacting with the other players well. So there could be a whole host of problems, let alone when you start throwing in parents. It can be really, really difficult. However, the concept of unconditional caring is so important, that an athlete feels that you care about them regardless of whether they made a really bad play, or they had a terrible defeat at the tournament, or their game is slumping. They need to know, and you need to show, that they are cared about, that their value, their self-esteem, their self-worth is not adversely affected by the way we project ourselves to them. So many times, for example, I'll be working with a world-class athlete on the courts, and I'm at the academy, and there are my regular players, as I say, in quotes, regular players, are coming out, and they might be 10, 12 years old. They may be a good local player, and here I am working with a top world-class player. How I respond to them, how important they are to me at that moment, is very important to them. Do I show unconditional caring to them as a person? So I make a point of calling them out by name, maybe say, hey, Johnny or Susie, how'd the tournament go this weekend? Or tough one, I know you lost in the second round. Don't let that get you down. But that kind of interaction, when I'm working with somebody who's supposedly supposed to be so much more special than they are, is really profoundly impactful on that young person. The concept of unconditional caring. You know, Rainer Martins from Human Kinetics, a brilliant PhD in psychology, and he's written so many books, and he's really the father of coaching education, in my opinion, and he uses the term athlete first. And basically, that's so much of what he's talking about. Put the athlete's well-being, their health, their self-esteem, their self-worth, put that first. Always focus on them as a priority, and the coach outcome second. When you do that, you are really starting to have a profound impact on the athlete. There's another term that's so important, it's apropos right here and now. Athletes will do what is important and meaningful to them, and they will not do as much as what's meaningful and important to you. Another powerful statement that comes to mind when I'm talking about this is that your actions speak so loudly, I can't hear what you're saying. Well, if you're a coach and your actions show that you're constantly caring for that individual, unconditionally caring for that individual, then they are going to be more receptive to you and what you're coaching. And you know what? If they're having a difficult time, you're going to have a better chance of getting them out of that slump. Nick Saviano, all the best.